Hi, it's me. Hey, VA here. Uh, Looks like the stream's working. Uh, Thank you all for coming. It's a wonder to be here, honestly. So, tonight, it is 9 o'clock, currently 9:02 actually, and we are here to discuss the Three Side House, the collaborative project between me and my friends. Well, we'll get on to detail on that, but I think right now we should address the obvious issue that I got a chair! I got an actual functioning chair instead of a old crickety thing that apparently just make a lot of noise all the time. So now I have this chair for a limited amount of time. Don't know how long I'm going to be having it for because it's not mine. Um, so this stream's going to be fun. Let me know if there's any issues with the audio. I have chat right here on my phone. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. Speaking of questions, so tonight is a answer all questions that come up night. I'm gonna be interacting with you with the chat, answering all your questions, getting to have a little bit of a communication back and forth, so that way we can kind of have a little bit of a thing going on, like just trying to communicate to each other. New chair hype, yes, new chair hype. I don't know how long this chair is going to stay for. It could be something that goes all the way back. It could be $3.99, but I haven't tested that out, and I don't want to because I'm afraid, and I also don't know how these switches on the back work, and I don't want to fall back. So we're gonna hope I don't die tonight. So let's not risk that. If don't know what you're referring to because stream is a little bit behind. So tonight we're gonna answer any sort of questions. Before we start off on the little questionnaire I set myself up for obvious questions and such, I'm going to open the floor for any questions that anyone might have. I'm going to let chat catch up to that. If there's any questions you guys would like to ask me, feel free to. And without further ado, let's go ahead and begin with the stream. So, one of the big questions I feel is being asked of is, what exactly is the Three Side House? Now, like I had mentioned before in my introduction video, the Three Side House is a collaborative project between me and my friends as we want to create a sort of channel together to combine all our videos and creative efforts. Our intent behind it is to try to create a sense of understanding in the strange little world we come from. It's a interesting little project. We thought, hey, we all create different types of content. We enjoy and work off each other from that kind of content. And so we thought maybe, we could work together to try to create a collaborative project together. So that maybe I'm kind of rambling there, but that's sort of the basis of what the Three Side House is. It is basically just a channel for us to post together, also a social media page. It's just a collaborative project that we want to work on together. The next question, as the main big things. Who is a part of it and who is running what? So, like I had shown in the introduction video, there are three people. There's me, VA, if you don't know my name. My name is VA, that's just, I guess it's acronym? I don't know. It's the only name I have. There's TB, the person with the jacket, who says a lot of interesting things. I don't know, you have to ask him. He's the one with the emotions I can't really get behind. It's hard to kind of figure out his way in which he does stuff sometimes. I think he has a little bit of a that's irrelevant. Let's stay on track. So TB is another person. He does a lot of commentaries and stuff. And then there's CS. CS is he's a little bit all over the place, I'd say, but he's a creator that works alongside me with PR management on Twitter, as well as helping out by doing a few little skits here and there. He's really high energy, I'd like to say. I think he has a good he keeps a good chemistry between me and TB, because I think if he wasn't there, probably me and TB wouldn't have made this channel with him. So it's a little bit inconsistent if you're just considering me being the only one involved. It's all three of us trying to work together. So the last of the main... Sorry about that. I hit the wrong little thing there. So the last of the main questions is explanation of the project. So to try to clarify things, essentially, what we're wanting to do with the three side house is we're wanting to create content that best explains our thoughts on the world we live in. Now, I think I may have a question in there, a little topic point to explain things, but our world is a little bit of a complicated mess. I don't know how to properly explain it, but this house around us has always been a big point in our life. We've always lived in this house, moved around this house. I rarely see CS anywhere outside of the house. And I don't really know what TV does when I'm not around. Oftentimes it feels like I'm the only one that leaves this place, but it's whatever. So essentially, we have some crazy adventures, some crazy antics that we kind of think would be best to be explained and memorized. I don't know the proper word choice you use, but basically try to tell you all about what's going on in our little world. I'm hoping that maybe the more that we post together, the more that we can try to clarify things, because it's not just a project about, it's not just a collaborative project. I've been trying to hype that up, but there's a little bit more to it. One of the big things is that we've been dealing with strange anomalies in this place. I don't really understand what's been happening as of late. The past year, maybe it's just 2020 is causing issues, because 2020 is kind of a all over the place mess, but as of 2020, things have been kind of strange in this place. Rooms have been changing up. Like, I don't know why, but when I came into here at one point, into this room, and you can obviously see the change, I'm now here. I was over there originally. I don't know what happened. I don't know why this is suddenly changed up, because I don't know how to properly explain it, but I've always lived here. I've never been able to move any of the stuff in this place. It always feels like it's stuck in place, so that's sort of just a little bit weird why suddenly the room would flip on itself. So it's whatever. Let's kind of just move past that, because it's irrelevant to the main thing of explaining the channel. I could go on and on about all the details, the weirdness that go on in this place, but I think it's kind of just derailing from the point. So, moving on to the next set of questions, because now we've got the big stuff out of the way. How exactly do this stuff work? Yeah, okay, cool. I didn't want to move too far. So, scheduling. How exactly is scheduling going to work? So, you may have noticed on Twitter, I posted this little message thing, upcoming schedule. So, I've wanted to kind of create a little thing to, a little, like, I was sort of inspired by a TV channel listings for, like, what's coming up on this channel, like at what time. I was kind of inspired by that to make this. And so essentially, actually, let me go ahead. I'm seeing it now. Let me turn off my webcam for just a second so you can see it. So I wanted to basically make a schedule in line with how things are with us, and also just kind of make it a little bit more sensible of how I structured it. So this week, as you've already seen, we had our official launch yesterday at 4 o'clock, and we had TB release his next episode of Twitter Bullshit at 4:30. Today, CS released his little tiny video I helped edit with him, and that was interesting to say the least. He asked me to do a little bit of voice acting. I wasn't sure what it was going to be about, but I just read off a little improv script. He didn't really clarify what he wanted, so I guess that works. I didn't edit the video, surprisingly enough, because I edit everyone's videos, but not this one. And then we have a live stream going on right now. Next week in To Be Decided, that's not that all that stuff there is going to be next week. That's more or less upcoming projects we want to get done starting with the next week. I know for a fact that TV likes to do every week at Friday. He wants to release an episode of Twitter Bullshit. And so he's planning for next week to be episode 4. I know next week also, maybe, I think Tuesday or maybe Wednesday, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to clarify it. CS wants to do a live stream I think it has something to do with at one point he did a Peeps live stream, and so he wants to do another one of those, but with other candies. So I'm interested in what goes on that. Music video cover Porter Robinson. I have a project upcoming with. Actually, let me turn back on my camera here. There you go. Now you can see me. So I was doing a little collaborative thing with CS that I'm working with to create a little music video cover. I'm going to be doing the vocals, and he's doing the visual stuff. As much of a jokester he can be very good at creating sort of like aesthetic stuff if you give him the right direction. I loved how he actually came up with the idea. We're doing. I don't want to give it away, but we're doing a cover of one of Porter Robinson's songs. And so the Del Toro Quest Retro, I'm doing a retrospective video to Del Toro Quest because it was a inspirational book series when I was younger, back in like middle school or so. So I wanted to take a look back on it and see how it holds up to nowadays. Every week, I hope to make a new version of this upcoming schedule. I hope to post it every Monday at the start of the week so things can kind of just start fresh and new. Let me just get you closer here. Yeah, so you can see me now. I hope to have a fresh and new schedule every week so that way you guys can be updated on what's going on, who's posting what, and everything keeps in line. So, now that that's handled, social media and Twitter. So, I run the Twitter account. I think you've seen that, but CS also has the password. I say that because I don't know if he's actually managing the place, but he has the password. I don't know if I want to go about changing the password, honestly, because I feel like he's just going to get whiny and eventually get the password off me, so I'm going to have to deal with that, and I don't want to, so I'm going to have to let him. So if you see spam of retweets of things, I've told him to tone it down. I've also given some rules. You may have seen that in a tweet. But if he wants to post anything, he has to make sure he puts that it was signed by him. I'm doing the same because I'm trying to keep a little bit of professionalism on this account. But basically, Twitter is going to be where I give a lot of major updates and a lot of information on things that are either on my mind or things amongst the group. I want to kind of give a communication between us. So if you're interested in being a part of our account, you can go ahead and check us out here, I believe. Yeah. You can check us out at Three Side House on Twitter. And I believe, yeah, just if you can see that, I'm not sure. If you can't, it's just at Three Side House. That's all you need to be able to get to our account. Feel free to follow us. I'm really looking forward to interacting with you all. And as I said before, I'm always open to answering any questions, especially in the stream. I'd like to handle as many questions as possible first. So, next question, expectations of content. My schedule, actually, let me rephrase that. TB is the only one with a consistent schedule. He's the one who keeps telling us that we need a more consistent schedule. CS doesn't listen. I just don't have time because I edit everyone's videos. So rather than constantly remind us, TB just decided, hey, why don't I just make sure I release a video every week? And so he's getting really dedicated to finding information for the Twitter bullshit episodes. I wouldn't really call them episodes because they're like, well, I guess they're episodes. They're like 10 minutes long at some. The last one was crazy. Episode 3. If you haven't seen Twitter Bullshit Episode 3, I highly recommend it. It's a rabbit hole of nightmare stuff. But besides that, the reason that my schedule is inconsistent is that I do a lot of the editing, so I don't have many videos I can really release all that often. I'm hoping at the very least what I can manage to do is release a video every month, at least one video a month, because I want to make more in-depth videos that are like, I don't know, well edited, well researched, 10 to 20 minute videos. Like I mentioned before, the Del Toro Quest retrospective. I don't know if that's going to be coming out earlier this month. It's probably going to be later this month, probably near the end of this month, because I still need to read the rest of the books in the series. I've only recently read the first book, and it holds up in a little bit weird, interesting way. I wasn't expecting it, how it came back up when I went back into it, but it's whatever. But that's sort of irrelevant. CS, I don't think he has a schedule at all. I think he just makes random videos. He's the one who was posting a bunch of memes and stuff on Twitter, and also doing a bunch of small little meme videos that he edited together. As much as I'm the one that does, all the editing stuff, he surprisingly enough can do a basic amount of editing. He can cut videos together. That's good, I guess. He can cut stuff together. He doesn't have the major editing. Why did my chair squeak in that way? I don't know if you heard that. What the hell was that? Is this chair about to break? I don't know. It was like a weird low tone. But anyways, so CS, inconsistent schedule. Me, I do all the editing, so I don't know about my schedule. I hope to make at least one video a month. And TB wants to make a video every week, so that's where we are with that. As for the house, I keep pressing the wrong thing. I keep pressing the wrong transition. As for the house, like I had mentioned, there's some weird shit going on in this house. I don't know what's going on half the time. I remember last night I woke up. Or no. I don't know why I said woke up. I was up till like 3 in the morning. I'm gonna guess it was just CS, but I could have sworn that there was some sort of knocking at the front door. I fucking swear there was knocking at the front door. I don't know why. But regardless, weird shit happens in this place. It's been happening since the beginning of this year. I think 2020 is a curse. And I think once 2020 ends, things are going to go back to normal. And I will never have to deal with it again. But hopefully I can capture some of it on footage. Maybe some weirdness will happen, I don't know. But as for all that, that's sort of going to come later. If it ever comes on my mind, I'll explain it. Some stuff, like if I ever find some weird things that happen, I'll talk about it. But as for now, let's get to what I had mentioned earlier, open floor questions. So the floor is currently open for anyone to ask any questions regarding the project, or regarding me, TB, CS, the Twitter account, whatever you want to ask regarding Three Side House. Feel free to ask their questions. And let's see what chat has to say while I look at stuff I didn't read earlier. New chair hype, I read that. Yes, new chair hype. Don't know what that means. Nice music choice. Yes, I had found a song recently called Swing Lin by Twin Cabins. It's a really nice song. It reminds me of vibes from Two Door Cinema Club. It's a really nice song. TB has a Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist strip, and I'm absolutely for it. I don't know where he got the jacket from. Actually, that's a little interesting of a story. So, I've known TB longer... No. I've known CS longer than I've known TB. TB actually came pretty recently to join with us. And he actually didn't have that jacket for the longest time. He always wore the shirt underneath, and I don't know where the jacket came from, but it's like it gave him this weirdly huge charisma boost. He used to not be like the really smug kind of guy he is. He used to be a lot more... Well, I probably shouldn't be talking about him. Is he over here? I don't know. He could be in the other room. I don't want to talk crap about him, but look, he's... Let's just talk about it another time. I don't want to talk about his deal with his jacket. It's a little personal. Don't need to go about it. I suspect the beheaded deer thing. No, that's always been there. I don't know why. It just kind of exists. And I don't know why. I will say, though, I do know that these walls are not completely solid, because I did pin up that thing back there. I drew that, and I did pin it up, so that's cool. That lamp is broken. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I wanted to say. So I know that these walls can be altered, because that painting, no, it's just drawing I made. I pinned that to the wall. I personally think it's the map. Anything with outlines is not to be trusted. No, I pinned that too. I forgot. I bought those. I bought that map like a few years ago, and it's. I don't know why I've never taken it down, but it's a nice little set piece, I guess. First question: which one of you guys would win an epic battle of glory? Probably TB. I can guarantee it's probably TB. CS would try to fight, and not know what to do. TB would definitely win in a fight against us two. I'm pretty sure he could beat both of us on his own. Like, if it was just 1 against 2, 2 against 1, he would definitely win against both of us, because I can't fight for shit. I am weak as hell. I cannot fight. Well, okay, maybe CS has a little bit of an advantage, because he's a little bit stronger than me, relatively speaking. He is stronger, so TB would still win. TB would still win. TB is... I don't know what it is, but that guy has some strange amount of charisma and a weird power balance with him that I can't really understand. He is overpowered, let's put it in that perspective. But yeah, I'm gonna let the chat ask any more questions it has to as we move on to the next segment. Oh, here's another question. Which one is a loser that likes anime tournament arcs? That's CS. CS loves, like, dramatic anime stuff. He's the one that probably would make an anime himself. If he had the skill to edit it all together. I would probably have to edit it for him and be too afraid to say no. So, yeah. CS is the one that does all the dramatic stuff. So if you ever see any... Okay, so I watched that video that he made, the 1% of Bacteria. I don't know why he chose that song for the interpretive dance, but I love it. I love that interpretive dance thing. That is an amazing, that's an amazing video. But yeah, if you wanted to go see any of our videos, feel free to go watch that. That's on you, dude. Anyways, so... continuing on with questions that I wanted to address. So, a little bit more of who I am, then talking about TB and CS, and then how we work together to make our videos, communicating with the audience, and clearing up some misunderstandings. So, a little bit more of who I am. So, I've been on this channel for probably since the beginning. I've kind of been in the background, mostly just being the person who's ran everything. I think I tend to be the guy who just kind of controls everything. Not in a control freak sense, but I have kind of... I don't know how to properly phrase it. It's like I can sort of dictate a lot of things. As much as I'd like to say that TB is the, like, manager of everything, I still have some weird, like, I guess it may just be because I've been here the longest that I've been able to have control over everything. I don't know. But I do a whole variety of stuff. I do live streams like this, I do editing, I do voice acting, I do drawing from here to there, I do a lot of writing. I'm working on my next book, but that's for another stream, because if I start getting onto that, it's going to take us hours to get off of it, because I can't. So, anyways, I guess for me in particular, there's not much I can really say other than if you want to ask me questions in particular, just go ahead. Now, about TB and CS. TB's a friend of about... Ooh, how long have I known TB? I want to say 2 years? I think I've known TB for about 2 years. I think. But I've known CS probably since before this channel started, I think. I think I've known him since 2015, 2016, maybe. No. Yeah, it was definitely 2016 was when I first met CS. And TB was 2019. I think it was like February of 2019 is when I first met TB. As for TB himself, he doesn't really have that much I can talk about him. He's kind of secluded a lot. He doesn't talk very much to us, unless we go directly to him and talk to him. He kind of has this air about him that makes him seem like he's better than everyone if you don't know him. But the more you get to know him, and this is just from me in the personal side, I really hope TB can't hear me, but he has kind of a softer side of things that he doesn't like to show. So he's, let's just say, taking off the jacket. He can be very, very very kind of like skittish, I guess. But TB's a very strong individual. I really respect what he does. As much as I like to say that I am controlling over everything, I think he has way more power over things than I do. I'm just here. He, though? Try picking a fight with TB, and you're asking for a death wish. I don't know why, but you don't fuck with TB. Just don't fuck with TB. As for CS, he's a really fantastic guy. I've known him back since 2016, and he's made some hilarious moments for me. I think he's really made my life a lot more lit up and happier. I don't think I've really talked about CS in a good light tonight, because I've always kind of made jokes about him, saying that he's kind of strange, but I want to be honest in saying that I really like CS as a creator. I think his stuff is kind of niche, and he makes kind of jokes that don't really make that much sense, but I think that's what makes him kind of a really interesting person. I think he's really nice to be around. I think he's kind of he's a weird jokester. He can make strange little videos, but I don't think he means harm. I don't think he means wrong. I'm a little bit of a weird person, but CS, I don't think he's too bad. I think he can make... I think if he were able to find friends that would understand him better, because I can understand him well, because I've known him long enough, but it's like both him and TB, you have to get to know better over a long time to really get to better understand their thought process, I guess. But they're both really nice people. How we work together to make our video. Oh, that was a mistake. What the hell? That's okay. Cool. We'll talk about that later. I don't know if you even saw that. Nope, you didn't. It was too blurry. So how we work together to make our videos. So we kind of work off of each other, like I had mentioned, or we had all mentioned in our introduction video. I do a lot of the editing and management over the channel. TB does a lot of source finding and criticizing of like second opinions on stuff. And I guess CS is sort of like this... I don't know how to properly describe him, but he's like... He's a good comedic relief if I were to put him as a movie type. I don't know how to properly... What's the word? Like movie stereotype? I don't know. But CS can come up with some really crazy ideas. If you want to know about the weird ideas of weird, obscure videos that we have, that all comes from CS. CS will make some crazy ideas, and I don't know where he gets them from, but either they are so outlandish that they're fucking bizarre, or they're just so good of an idea that you just can't pass up. It's so inconsistent, though. I don't know why. I don't know why CS does some really weird stuff that either works in a fucked up way or works in a fantastically amazing way. I don't know what it is. But essentially for all of us, we sort of bounce off of each other with ideas and ways of managing each other. There's not much more I can really say to it other than we've been friends for a good enough while to understand each other's chemistry. So while we don't really like to make videos where we show up in each other's videos, we still like to help out with working with each other's videos. TB almost never wants anyone else except him in his videos, and CS, while he doesn't mind other people in his videos, he just has such a strange thing going on, and I'm not trying to shit on him. He has such a strange thing going on that it's sometimes hard to find a way to involve yourself in there, and mostly because he almost never writes scripts. That's one thing that gets me all the time, that I have to kind of get at him with, is like, if you want to make a script, it's going to help you out more. TB is especially picky about that, and that's why he doesn't like anyone in his videos. He'll let me sometimes make little comments, but he gives second opinions, and oftentimes I just decide, yeah, maybe I should just drop it. But that's how we work off of each other. It's a little bit of a weird relationship, but that's all I can really say. Communicating with the audience. So I normally do a lot of PR management for Twitter and such. TB barely does any of that. He likes to stay in his own contained bubble. I think that he just, when he's not creating videos, he's kind of silent. He just doesn't do much. I feel like I'm the one who leads around a lot of things. So I have to communicate a lot. He doesn't want access to the Twitter account. He told me specifically that he doesn't want to have access to the Twitter account. I don't know why. But I feel that kind of is good, because if he did, I'm afraid of how long we have access to Twitter. I'm pretty sure the second I give him the access to the Twitter account, he's going to immediately say something that is going to get us suspended. So I'm glad he doesn't have access to the Twitter account. Maybe that's why he didn't want access to it, because he knows. As for CS, he's good at making jokes. He's good at entertaining the audience, I think. That's in my opinion. I don't know how other people interpret it. It could be kind of weird, but that's why I've been trying to tell him to better clarify on Twitter how he goes about doing things. So that way people know it's him and it's his sense of humor, and so whenever anything needs to be serious or direct, I can communicate with the audience. So anytime you see any random weird stuff that has CS's name on it, it's probably CS. Because I'm not going to sign myself as him. Though I feel like at one point he's probably going to attempt to fake being me, and then everyone's going to think I'm the one who makes all those strange posts. So, yeah. Look out for that if that ever happens. And finally, for this segment, clearing up some misunderstandings. I heard from one person, I don't know why. One person mentioned that we all look the same. I don't know why people mention that. We're not the same person. We're not the same people. I don't know why someone would say that. Why we look the same. We're not the same person. So that's one misconception, I guess, dropped until another person mentions it for some reason. I don't know why people would mention that. Because, I'm me. They're them. We're not the same person. Is it because we didn't show up in the same video that I cut it up? Or is it because we sound very similar? I don't know. But whatever. Another misconception. Are we going to be... How was it worded? I forgot. The post was yeah, so... No. I am not the only one managing everything. It is CS helping out. TB asked not to have access to the Twitter account. That's a misconception I want to clear up. As for how we are going to continue on the schedule, because I think there was a miscommunication of future videos. Like I had mentioned, I'm doing hopefully monthly videos. TB is hoping to do a video every week, and CS is going to do a video whenever he feels like it. If there's any other misconceptions that I should clear up, I'll clear it up when it comes time. Questions can be asked whenever. As for that, speaking of which, open floor questions. So I've been speaking enough. I'm going to let chat have a little bit of opportunity to talk about things, and I'm going to check chat. Let's see. Yeet. Yes, yeet. I love it. CS says that a lot. CS says yeet and bruh a lot, and it's getting annoying. VA has the power over the other two. All hail VA. I suddenly got reminded of that one meme of was it Hail Hydra, and it was Captain America. It's a fantastic meme. This is a very important question. Which one likes Beyblade? Now, see, I used to watch Beyblade when I was younger. I don't know about how CS's opinion about Beyblade is, but I know he loves Bakugan. I don't know why, but he loves Bakugan. And I think it's just because we recently watched a video about Bakugan, and now he's just obsessed with rewatching the series. Thank God it's on YouTube. Debate me, TB. I would not recommend TB coming in here right now, because I feel like he would ask way too many questions about what I've talked about him. I don't want to handle that. Twitter suspensions. Yeah, I don't like being suspended on Twitter. God creating TB and CS. You could copy my homework, just change it a little bit. Nice. It's pretty simple. How to difference all the people. VA it's straight man. CS the nerd. TB's initials are tuberculosis. I wouldn't say CS is the nerd. I'd say he's. See, CS is not. I don't mean to be mean here, but CS is not very smart. CS does not do many smart things. If anything, I'm the nerd. I'm the one who knows all the things. I'm the one who knows all the information. TB is the fucking guy who will slit your throat in an alley if you talk about wanting to fuck an animal. Don't tempt me to start saying Keaton bro all the time, too. Thank you, Zero. Thank you. That's going to be a fucking nightmare. Beyblade is amazing. I've only seen Metal Fusion, the continuation of that series, so I don't really know. TB can shove me into a locker anytime. Oh god. See, TB is not the one to indulge in your fetishes. He would shame you for them. He would shame you for them, totally. So, unless there's any other questions that come up in the next 5 seconds, I'm going to move on to the next important thing, which is, if I can get to it, you may have seen it, you can join us on Discord. Like I had mentioned before, you can follow us on Twitter, but we also have an open Discord. So I'm planning to, near the end of these questions, jump onto Discord to talk about, let me just move this up a little bit. Excuse me. I'm planning to go onto Discord to talk about things at any point that anyone wants to have a more open discussion. I'll bring people in one-on-one to my Discord channel just to talk. So if you want to join the Discord, feel free to. We can have a discussion at any time. It's kind of a slightly old one. It's kind of dated at this point because nothing's been going on as of late. But I think this will be a fresh new start, fresh new opportunity. As for anything else, final thoughts on the future of the project? Well, I think personally, I'm very excited to see how this project goes forward. I think that as of what I've seen so far and the reception, that was surprisingly positive. I really thank you all for that. I'm really excited to go forward with this project. Do stay tuned. I'm not ending the stream yet. Please, if you want to keep talking with me, go to the Discord, join it, and get in voice call. I will drag you into a voice call, and we can talk. I don't want this to sound like I'm ending the stream. So, final thoughts on the future of the project. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this project progresses because this has been something that I felt would be a great opportunity to explain things, to get the word out about what's going on in this place. I honestly am very excited to see what the future holds for us. Also, I'm seeing in chat, if you want the Discord link, it is in the description of this stream. I believe it is. And if it's not, yes, it is in the description of the stream. So if you want to join the Discord to talk with me, check it out. It's in the you know, bio, whatever description. Anyways, so yeah, I am really excited to get to work together with my friends to get this all done. It's been a huge endeavor to get this finally in working order. I'm honestly really excited to see everything go down and work on it. I don't know what else to say. I feel like I'm getting really sappy, and I'm really excited. Because, like, this is actually happening. This is actually happening. We're actually working together on a project. I don't know what else to say on that, but yeah. So, with that all covered on the way, unless you want to stay for Discord conversations, that's all I'm going to say on that. I'm going to continue the stream to talk with anyone who's joining on the Discord, but that's all I have to say. My name's Ben. No, I'm not Ben. Jesus Christ. My name's VA, and it's been a pleasure working with you, and as always, we hope you enjoy your stay at the Three-Side House. That's all I have to say. So, I'm going to check chat real quick. Beyblade's also, yeah. Say bruh and eat all the time too. I'm here all night. I will fight TV. I hope for your safety, Coyote. If you fight TB, can I record it? Good luck, because TB doesn't actually fight with his fists. He bites. Discord. Which one reads MLP fan fiction the world must know? Actually, interesting thing. TB was planning to do a video of doing shitty creepypasta readings, as well as crappy fanfiction readings. And so he asked if I wanted to join on it. I'm still thinking if I would have enough time to do that and edit everything together. I'm wondering if I'm going to go through with that, but I'm really interested to see what he does with that. Which one likes Pokemon? Actually, I'm a big Pokemon fan. It's been sort of a little bit on edge myself. I'm not a fan of the current generation and stuff like that, but I'm a big fan of Generation 5. Ben, the secret lockable three-side house member. Our four-sided house. We have created 4 sides. Yes. Ben. Oh god, my name is Ben. Thank you for coming to my stream. Anyways, I'm gonna keep chat on and then go to Discord to see how things are there. Pog. Yes, Pog. I'd love it. So, let's see if anyone joined the Discord. I haven't been paying attention, so if no one's on the Discord, that's fine. Who the hell posted something in a different Discord? What is going on over here? What the hell is going on? Announcements? Ah. Okay. Anyways. So, it looks like... yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, I'm gonna jump into the voice chat of Discord, and which one is in possessions of the Omnitrix? I need my homie Humongousaur. Ask Big Ben. Ben's not here right now. I'm VA, sorry. Yeah, so I will link to the Discord real quick. If you have no link, let me go ahead and grab that. So if you want to join the Discord with us, I'm going to post this in chat. Excuse me. So I'll leave the thing open here for anyone to join within like the next 10 minutes. If no one does, then I will just end the stream there because I don't really have any other things I can say, but I'll let chat ask more questions as I ramble off on my mind of stupid things that I can think of in the immediate moment. What's something I can think of? Random thought, random questions. What am I to ask? What's your favorite chicken nugget? Are you more of a McDonald's boot shape, or are you more of like dinosaur chicken nuggets? Tell me that. That's an interesting question. Personally, I actually like Burger King chicken nuggets. Those are actually really good. I know people will shit on them, but it's cheap and it's surprisingly good for the quality. Ben is probably the Ben is probably the reason the house changed. It's always been him. Ben was the villain all along. You know what? Ben, the final boss of the three-side house. Yes. I wonder what Ben would look like. I wonder what Ben would look like. Actually, that's an interesting thing because me and TB always have our consistent looks. Like, I've never been able to change how I look, and TB, the only thing different about him is that he's put on that jacket, and I haven't seen him take it off since. But CS always has a different appearance every time. I don't know why. He always has a different outfit every time I see him, every day. I can't change this thing. This doesn't come off. This is, like, literally attached to my body. I don't know why. So, it feels like it is, but maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm just tired. But, whatever. I'm being ridiculous. It's whatever. McDonald's boot shape. I don't really eat chicken nuggets. Ben is evil VA. You know what? I need to have an evil doppelganger. That'd be amazing. How would that work, though? How would you have, like, an evil doppelganger? Because I feel like if I was to do, like, an evil doppelganger, what would I do? What would I do? I feel like if I were to have an evil doppelganger, it probably would just be someone who tries to do what I do but better. Like, not even someone evil, just someone who's spiteful in the way of, like, trying to do things better than me. That's all I can really say. Also, there is someone in the Discord. Hello, Freest. Welcome to the Discord. Indeed you are. How are you tonight? Wonderful, wonderful. You are live to an audience of about 5 people. I'm also going to, while this stream continues, eat a cherry-flavored Jolly Rancher Chew. I wasn't sure if that was like strawberry or cherry. I've eaten these forever. Why do I not know the flavor? It's literally in the bag right over here. Whatever. Anyways. Hope you enjoy that ASMR you get from me and my chewing. So Ben is basically a Pokemon rival. I like where this is going. I wouldn't say he's a Pokemon rival type of deal. He's more like... Okay, now I need to think of this. If I'm going to have an alternate version of me, who's, like, evil, I really need to think on this. I never have... Chewing makes it difficult to think. Need to think. If I'm gonna have... Huh? Oh, I'm just sort of rambling here. What was it you were gonna say? You cut out there. What? Hello? Ooh, did you? Oh, you're speaking, but it's showing that you're speaking, but you're not. There's no audio coming out. Oh, that's. Go ahead and type it in chat, or no mics. I'm sorry. Go ahead and type it in no mics, and I'll be able to see what you're trying to say. Uh, VA, what's your Pokemon team? Um, okay. I've had this decided before. It's a mix between aesthetic and power. So what I'd want is first, I'd want my favorite Pokemon, which is Shinx. I've loved Shinx for a long time. Then what I'd want is I'd want a Dragonite, a Lucario, probably an Arcanine, or maybe something else. Probably not an Arcanine. I don't know. I want something like maybe Rhydon would be better. Maybe Rhydon would be better. I know I'd want something from the later generations. I love that Corgi Pokemon. What was it called? Frick, I forgot the name of the Corgi Pokemon. What was it? It was Yamper. Yeah. So it would be Shinx for like aesthetic reasons. Maybe evolve it into like a Luxray, or is it Luxio? I don't know. Whatever's the final evolution. And then a Dragonite, a Lucario, Rhydon, Yamper, and then some type of bird. Ice bird. Is there an ice bird Pokemon? Like a bird and ice and stuff? I don't know. Not a team full of Darkrai's. Unsubscribe. Sorry, I don't play competitive Pokemon online. Also, Freest had said, I was gonna say if you really wanted an evil doppelganger, just give him trash opinions like how the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX theme song is trash. I don't know anything about the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX theme song, so sad reality there. I got Pikachu, Samurott, Superior, Cinderace, Crocodile, and Nagin? I don't know how to pronounce that. I was thinking of Samurott. That's actually a good fourth position. So maybe not an Ice Bird thing, but Samurott would be a really good choice. I would probably go with that. So maybe not Rhydon, but definitely the... Oh, okay. Swap out Rhydon with a Gengar and then put the Samurott in there as well. That'd be a good combination. So Shinx probably going into the final evolution, which I think is Luxray. Yamper, keep it as it is. Lucario, Dragonite, Samurott, and Gengar. That'd probably be my team. So, yeah, that would probably be my team. I don't think there'd be any other changes I would make. Samurott's dope. Yeah, so Generation 5 has always been my favorite. I love the storyline of it. I love the interesting stuff about it. I don't know really how to describe it. I'm not good at describing things in this heated moment. But I could type it out way better, but I want to keep a conversation going. Excuse me. But I always loved getting Oshawott. I love its evolution line. Whenever I was playing Generation 5, Black and White and Black and White 2 will always be fantastic games in my mind, and I don't think Pokemon will ever hit that peak again, and it's sad. I've seen where Sun and Moon was going after X and Y, and then Sun and Moon, and then Sword and Shield. It feels like it's been going downhill. I will say Sun and Moon was really well refreshing to see how it changed up gyms and stuff. I think that was a really, really well done, refreshing take on the series. But it feels like Sword and Shield just kind of... It disappointed me. It didn't feel like it was doing good. I feel like what it was an attempt to get people who have never played a Pokemon game to play it for the first time, while completely disregarding the fact that it's on better hardware. It's on better hardware that can handle the game way better and that can do so much. it feels like the team didn't know what they were doing, which was sad because they have the capability. Lucario is my first Pokemon card. I would choose Lucario on my team too. I'm more of a Pokemon Coliseum type of guy myself. I like Gen 7. Gen 7 was good. I definitely like Sun and Moon. It was a lot better than I think X and Y was. Yeah. But I think that's all I can say on that. Let's see. I was kind of tapped out of. Freest had mentioned his personal team would consist of Cinderace, Avalugg, Zoroark, Incineroar, Helmiss, and Wishiwashi. I don't know how you pronounce that, but it sounds like something that definitely comes from Generation 8. Or, as much as people will shit on Generation 5, at least it's not Generation 1 or Generation 8, which comes with interesting design choices. Whatever. So yeah, that's about that. It is currently 9:58, and I have no other ideas of what I can talk about. What the hell is going on YouTube? Anyways, so we've been going live for about 1 hour and 1 minute. I think I'm gonna find a way to wrap this up. So next I see you guys, or next that this stream goes live, probably just gonna be busy doing other things. I'm hoping maybe I can probably do a live stream talking about my next book that I'm working on, because I'm excited and also frustrated. So hopefully I can write and talk to you guys about my next book. If you guys are interested, I definitely would love to make a live stream series where I go over reading my books and what I've written, because I think that would be really fun, and talking about stuff. Maybe give you like a free look at the book instead of having to purchase the book. I'm sorry about my trash audio. And even worse personality, play Smash Bros. It's given at this point. Nah, it's whatever, dude. But I think personally, next you see this channel go live, it's going to be CS, either Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know when he's doing it, but it's whenever he plans to do it. So, yeah, I am excited to see how this project goes forth, how things go about. I quite like the design of the anchor Pokemon. Nice. I honestly can't really say much for where this project's going to go, other than that I know that's going to be very, very... It's already making me excited. That's all I can really say. Again, if any of you would like to join the Discord, the link is available in the description, and I can repost it here. Repost it here? Is that going to... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so Discord was posted once more in the description. If any of you are interested in joining, feel free to. I'd love to have a discussion with any of you. Don't know next time I'm going to be able to talk through Discord, but maybe I can tonight if you'd like to, once the stream ends. So feel free to contact me. You can contact me personally, or you can talk to us on Twitter, which I'm going to pull up here, at 3SideHouse. On Twitter, at 3SideHouse. So, till then, thank you so much. Not much else I can really say here. I'm going to look at final remarks chat has to say, which is nothing because it's taking me forever. So, with that being said, thank you all for joining. I can't wait to see how this project goes forward. And as always, I hope you enjoy your stay at the 3SideHouse. Thank you all for joining, and see you later. Bye!